Good morning, YouTube, and everyone in my landscape and lawn care community. Adrian Stewart here, Legend Landscape, and today is Monday, July 16th, and it's going to be a hot one, 95 degrees, I think, or 93, 95 degrees, humid, which I can feel the humidity already. It's about low 70s already. 5:45 in the morning. Heading to the shop earlier than normal today. Just want to make sure I get everything set up on the trailer and dump truck, because I had the trailer sitting most of last week with all the enhancements and cleanups and the detail work that I had. Just needed the dump truck only. And we're on the bi-weekly schedule for residential and commercial, and this is the week where we're back on the commercial. So I just definitely want to take some time to hook that up, which I have my zero turn inside of my shop, and I want to put that on the trailer, put on weed eater, blower, things I've taken off to take with us on the dump truck. I want to put those back on and have everything ready to go. Got to gas up. Got to obviously gas up the truck, mowers, gas cans. And I just wanted to take off early to do these things, because if I would go a regular time, I always find myself spending longer than normal. And I try to leave the shop by like 6:30. And a lot of times I find it 6:45, and I'm like, So that's my reason for leaving early. So today I get to find out how Joe is with mowing a lot more than I did about a week and a half ago. I tested him out in the parking lot when he first started. I think it was like on that Thursday, and he seemed to know what he was doing with the zero turn and the walk behind 48 Skags. And I took him to one property to mow, but that was just one. It was a small one. I didn't really get a feel for everything on that one. Other than that, he weed eated on the other commercial properties or commercial residential properties that we were on, and I was pretty much trying to get him to learn the properties, so I was doing a lot of walking and then letting him trying to get some work in. But now is the time to really see what's up, because we got a good amount of properties to do to see what's going on, and I want to see if there's anything I need to tweak with him. And also get a chance to see how it is with Troy and he mowing at the same time with myself, and probably take turns on, sharing the duties with the weed eating and mowing, what have you. With a 3-man crew. It's been a minute since I had a 3-man crew here outside of my other 3-man crew. So I definitely want to see how things go, because I'm used to seeing it by myself or 2 guys. Now the 3 is in play, so I definitely want to rock and roll and get things done a lot faster. So I will take some footage as I can, properties you've seen before, but hey, I'll give you a little bit of taste of how it is with a 3-man crew now. All right, guys, I will get back with you probably, I don't know, in a little bit, or a lot, or never. No, I'm just playing. I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. All right, and I know you guys are tired of me saying that, but I don't know. I like saying it, so I'm gonna keep saying it. first property here, and pretty much been here since it's about 8:30 now. Been here for like an hour. Had the guys watering and weeding. I had to get gas in the mowers and etc. So got everything ready. So this is the first time Joe's jumping on the mower as far as, he's on the zero turn now. Just checking him out. See how he's gonna do here. Got Troy on the 48. He knows the property, so I just got him doing that right now. When we get to another part of the property, I'm gonna switch it, because I told him I'll let them switch back and forth. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So I'll take some footage right now. All right, guys. Feels good when you got two guys working for you out there mowing and I'm out on the machine. That's rare. I'm used to being on the machine. Just testing these guys out, see how they do here. Doing pretty good so far. All right, guys. Hey guys, yeah, guys are done with one section here. We're heading to the next. You can see, Troy's, already good with the 48 there. There's some things I need to work with him on, but for the most part, he's good. Joe, say he's better with walk behinds and zero turns, but I pretty much got him going on it, kind of guiding him as, we're moving here. Obviously getting to learn to know the property. So it's getting to learn the property at the same time, getting used to the functioning, the controls of the zero turn, and pretty much mowing 101 on the zero turn. But we're getting it. We're getting it. All right, get back with y'all. Oh, this is fun. These guys are getting used to each mower now. Troy's on the zero turn, and Joe is on the 48 doing the hills and those other common area that belongs to the fountain and the courtyard up the street. Hold on, let them know. Sorry, I had to get out of his way and pick up some trash for him at the same time. Trying to watch two guys at once over here. Got him over here. And I got my man over here behind me. It's got to be done. Those gray areas where some guys like Troy knows the 48 and he's just learning the 61 zero turn. So of course you're gonna go through your moments of mistakes here. Training 101. And I'm watching Joe on the 48. Oh man, but I told him, you guys just gonna have to take your time and don't get, in your feelings when I stop you and try to tell you the correct way of doing it. Because I know after a while when someone keeps saying, stop, hold on, stop, hold on, that gets on your nerves a little bit. But I told them, hey, I'm just trying to show them the way I want things done, and pretty much, the right way in my mind, something that will take you far anywhere you go, if it's another company or by yourself. So I told them, hey, this is the time for us to practice here. Summertime, the grass is not really going too crazy, but it's a good time to get things, in order before fall. So I plan on getting these guys in tip-top shape with this. But you know how it is when you're training, and you're trying to keep your eye on both of them, and it's just kind of like, it's like you want them to know it like you know it, like right off the bat, but that's not going to happen. It's going to take time, but we're going to get it there, because I always preach that you always got to be good on each machine. Everyone's got to know everything. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. Hey guys, yeah, it's about 11:50 right now. We stopped about 11:30. Putting this up here because I know it's probably gonna fall on me. I got the case on it, so it's probably shaking on me here, so I won't stay on too long. But just dropped Joe off at the station, the metro station, and heading back to the shop. We finished up around 11:30, like I said. Troy took off on there, that's where he parks. But yeah, we're done for the day. And excuse me, because I see it's about to fall, that's why I keep trying to fix it. We're done for the day, and knocking off. It's hot, humid, it's already in the 90s, and I can feel that humidity. I told him that's it. Yeah, we're finished. We're gonna be done for the day. We ain't working in that heat. And we'll get back at it tomorrow morning. So yeah, man, it's kind of hard to try to keep up, but I was doing it, trying to keep up with both of them. I was sticking with one at a time, and in one part of the property I had to stick with both of them, kind of watch what they both were doing. And it was, they were trying to get used to the equipment there. But anyway, I'll touch up on all that when I get back to the shop and head on back home. See, this glare here is probably messing up here, so I'll touch up on my road trip home, end of the day video. All right, guys. Hey guys. Whew, doggy. Man, I tell you, it's I got like 90, 91 degrees. Just left the shop. It's 12:30. Just got back to the shop and took off a couple of things off the dump truck, but pretty much left everything on the trailer. And I watered the flowers outside my shop, which they're not doing too bad because they're kind of partly in sun, partly in shade. They get a good amount of sun, a good amount of shade, so they're not sitting directly in dead sun. So last time I watered them, I think it was Friday. So I wanted to water them again because I believe we're not going to get rain until maybe tomorrow afternoon. So I did that before I left. But let me tell you, as I would say probably that last hour or so, like we were at the last section, I could feel the heat. I wasn't even doing any work. I was just pretty much directing them and training them on the mowers. And but I mean, I got a hat on, but I was in full sun a lot of the time. But I don't know if it was the sun directly or the humidity, but I could feel it, you know, making me drag where I was looking for shade. And at the time, I drank up everything that I had, so now I was probably a little dehydrated. But like I said, I wasn't doing a lot of moving around or, you know, on equipment. You know, I walked around a good amount, but I tell you, man, I was feeling it. I was feeling it. And as soon as we were knocking off, I went inside the Giant, got me some drinks, and hydrated. And even when I got back to the shop, I started feeling something like, oh man, you know, had the truck running here with the AC. As soon as I got up in here, I was like, oh man, let me turn this thing down. It was like too cold. So, come to a stop. Oops. But yeah, I got this, which my mother had mentioned to me about maybe a couple of weeks to a month ago, and I kept saying I couldn't find it in the stores. But this Body Armor super drink, I don't know if y'all can see that. You guys probably even know about it. Superior hydration. You know, it says natural flavors and sweeteners, electrolytes, potassium, coconut water, vitamins B, 100% RDI of vitamins A, C, and E. All I can say is that I can feel it kicking in. So I'm gonna try these and see how they work. Because I've done the Gatorade, the vitamin water, the coconut water, probiotics. I've tried almost every type of drink you can think of. Because I always like to be hydrated as possible. So, but yeah, man, I told him, I said, that's it. We done. This is one of those days where we're knocking off early. I'm not, if I know I'm feeling this way, I can imagine, you know, what you guys are doing on the equipment. When you know, you're doing more movements and being more active. Like, I'm not keeping y'all out here. You know, there's no point. So, see y'all in the morning. So anyway, I'm debating on if I should, I know this place that has a watering tank for $25, 250 gallons. Debating on going over to get the thing. I think I may just go over there. But see how I feel, because I'm heading in the direction of home, but I can still, you know, head that direction. Like, go to the left, I'm heading to where the water tank is. If I go to the right, then I'll be heading home. So we'll see where I end up. But yeah, man, it's a real humid day. It was, you know, a good day for getting these guys out to training. And I told them before I got them out there was that I'm gonna get out there and correct you guys on a lot of things. So don't take it to heart. Don't get in your feelings. It might stop you a lot, but I need to let you know what you're doing wrong and correct it. I said I've been letting you guys, you know, whatever you have been doing, some things I've been seeing, but I've been letting go just because we've been busy. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get on that later. So this is the time where I'm getting into my correcting training, and both of them just really getting into the zero turn. I know Joe has been on it before. He showed me in the parking lot that one day, but you could tell, and he admitted, and he told me up front that he usually did the walk behind more, but he didn't want to mess up anything. And so I got to some times where I had to slow him down a little bit and show him how to turn. And Troy, he could tell it was his first time on it because he was kind of scared with, you know, the move. And I'm like, oh, it's just like the zero turn, the skag, just, you know, you're controlling everything with your hands. And so I got him on it a little bit. But they both know it's something that they just need some more time to play around with. And these commercial properties are perfect to do that on. So I anticipate them getting a hang of it. You know, let them be free, but at the same time, you gotta coach them, gotta train them, gotta let them know ahead of time what to do, stop them in the middle sometimes, and then show them the other times, you know. And then I think everything will be okay. So it was a little bit of like, hold on, stop, what are you doing? But, you know, I know they don't know it 100%, but I'm going to get them there. They stick with me, I will get them there. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. If I happen to get back on here with my trip to the water tank, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But tomorrow we'll just be heading to the HOA and do the curb to sidewalks to the properties that, you know, belong to the fountain tomorrow, and we'll see about the heat and everything and see what else we may do. All right, guys, that was today. Catch y'all later. You know. Hey, I came to pick up this watering tank here, and I was told that this was like the vegetable base colorant they use to dye the mulch, so I'm gonna have to probably rinse this out a couple of times. But for $25, I think I'll take her. All right, guys, I'm about to go to the back to meet up with the guy that's gonna load this up. See y'all in a little bit. Guys, I am leaving Metro Ground Covers. This is where I picked up the watering tank. They had a couple in the back, but they didn't have any tops on it, so this one in the front had a top on it, so I just wanted to get that one. They all pretty much were used for colorant. It's like a charcoal vegetable base, something like that. I don't know, maybe saying it wrong. That they use to, you know, dye the mulch for their dyed mulch colors. They were $25, so I'm gonna have to probably triple rinse it or whatever, rinse it, clean it up, let it drain, etc., etc. But yeah, I plan to use that for watering at some point. It's about 250 gallons. If I didn't say that already, I don't know. So anyhow, yeah, like I said, I told you either I'd make up my mind if I was going to stop up here or not, so I end up coming up here and getting it. I think my next thing will be either going to Home Depot or one of those stores, or maybe a pool, irrigation, plumbing, something type store to let me know like what I can hook up. But because I can see the opening of it, it's like one of those wider hoses that would fit in there. I want to see what can I get to put on it to adapt to just a regular hose, or whatever I can use to get it going. So that's gonna be my next step. So all right, that's it. I just want to let y'all know that I came back out, or didn't come back out. I just decided to come up here before going home. Something my gut told me just to come up here and get it, because it's gonna be good for me to have, especially for watering flowers. So that's it, folks. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm not gonna give you no DMX or you know. So I'm just gonna say, signing out, Legend Landscape. Till tomorrow.